Since we'll be exporting animations that do not belong to the Mecanim, the thing we want to take care here is like when we import it in Unity, we'll import it at a scale of 1, because when we change scales in import as well as the animating program, animation also tends to be scaled. Whatever animation happens inside the Mecanim bones, they'll come through fine, but the extra bones, they'll go. So I just export as FBX. It says scale 1. This I'll have to do it as a bit of trial and error. Whichever scale works for me in Unity for the size I need, I'll have to keep it there. I'll have it as 0.1, scale it down. I only want the armature and mesh. I don't want anything else. And at the same, I'm just exporting it as an FBX file. Let's leave it there. See, this blend file contains all my the textures and normals, everything packed in. Keep it as a single file. Okay, so let me go and open up Unity, a new project. Just to have an idea, let me create a cube. And then let me go and import my new asset. Where I want to keep my scale factor as 1. Specifically, this is what I was saying about. For time being, I don't worry about the rigging. Yeah, maybe I can do rigging also. Humanoid, apply. Just check up the configuration. Hip, spine, chest, shoulder L, shoulder, upper arm, shoulder. They all appear to be okay. So we are right somewhere around our scale. By exporting at a rate of 0.1 in the Blender, we are able to import at a ratio of 1. We don't have to scale it up or down. That's what exactly we needed. I'll just leave it there, which we can update some other time. So the next we want to do is to export it for MotionBuilder, where we'll apply one MoCap for the whole of the body, as well as we'll just a flapping motion for the wings, and export them out together to Unity. For our purpose, we need some motion capture data to apply to the whole body. The best place I could find it was the Carnegie Mellon University's motion capture lab, where they provide some 2600 plus motions in BVH format. And specifically, I am interested in this MotionBuilder friendly version. because for motion builder to work properly, the first frame will have to be in a T pose. Out of this list, I've just downloaded one file, 1205 12505. This one is basically a butterfly stroke swimming motion, something we wanted to check up the way we can preview that. By the way, I am using BV Hacker for previewing all my BVH files. That's a free one, quite handy. The first pose is always the T pose. It could have been little bit more T than this, but this should work. This is a big animation, 22 seconds animation, but really it shouldn't matter. When we bring it over to the Unity, we should be able to just select the portion we want. This motion along with the flapping of wings, that will be basically butterfly flying, I believe. Fine, this is the mocap that we'll use. So we'll go ahead and fire up our motion builder. And I have desktop as my favorite folders. I did export it here, so let me bring my FPX file in here. I believe that will just say this version is not supported, which means we'll have to convert it to the latest version. Let me add it. Let me add the FBX file I just created and convert it over to, I'll rather create a new folder for my motion builder files. So let me convert it to here. Convert. We are done. Close. Now inside motion builder I can just go ahead and renew or just restart. Okay, there is our model. We don't have to worry about the textures and other things right now because we'll be using this only for animation. One thing again we want to do is to make sure it is scaled down to 0. Just go ahead and select all the models in there. Select all branches within them and then zero out my scaling. View frame all. Fine. So we have the model this in the scale we wanted. Now we want to characterize the model.